Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Yahweh be known, the Heavenly Father, the Creator of heaven and earth, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, the God which the scriptures speak of. Yahweh is only because in some which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and the Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, no rule, pushing his 100% to the gospel, hoping to wake up and to seal the elect of the nation of Israel. And salutations to sincere action that are pushing this gospel with righteousness and sincerity, risking your lives and your freedom to do so. Alright, so what we have here is, I've been looking for a good video to bring out a little bit of edification concerning the RFID microchip. This video isn't going to be very long, and I don't have much precepts concerning this, just like about that. But basically, Jamaica is getting ready to start chipping its citizens for identification and tracking purposes, quote unquote. And this is what is going on all around the world, especially in countries that are predominantly Israelites, in Israelite countries, countries that are filled with Jake. I believe that Esau is trying to get Jake to take that microchip first, because right now Esau is implementing this RFID microchip all over, get ready to set up, the legislation and bills to chip everybody on the planet, and it's basically already. They're basically rounding up the setup, because I've seen dozens of videos concerning Bill Gates and how he's trying to bribe the House of Representatives here in Nigeria, and God knows which other countries are doing the same thing for. Yahweh knows which other countries are doing the same thing for. They're trying to bribe them into forcing these forced vaccine legislations and forced vaccine bills, which we believe, and with the information I'm getting, I have 100% faith that the RFID microchip will be in these COVID-19 vaccines. This store is trying to set it up in a way that they can probably get this vaccine. They can do it that it's set up in a way that after the vaccines comes the actual forced chipping or the microchip, because they will be delivered the same way through the needle, through needle injection into the body. And that's what's going on all over the world right now. This chip talk. Everybody's talking about the RFID microchip. Everybody's talking about how it is the mark of the beast, which makes you wonder these Hebrew Israelite camps that keep on saying that the mark of the beast is the image of Chedorah or sleeping with white women. You don't see any Edomites coming out in the streets making you kiss a picture of Chedorah or carrying around white women, forcing you to have sex with them. Because this chip that is here right now, even the heathens, and I know maybe I'll go into that in a different video, but even the heathens know that this is the mark of the beast. They're already warning each other concerning it. So let's get some precepts concerning this mark of the beast matter. And of course, we'll start from Revelation chapter 13 first. I already know the precept in Revelation chapter 13, and I believe that it's in the 16th verse. How this is the book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. Let me just start with this one. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That is the RFID microchip. The mark going back to the Greek word charagma, which means a thing inserted. Alright, so the precept actually want to get is in the book of Revelation chapter 14. Now I'll start from verse 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is falling, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this is basically telling you that if you take that chip, which is the mark of the beast, you're going to get destroyed you're going to get destroyed, and guess what? Yahweh and the holy angels will watch you as you get burned by that nuclear fire. But we know that let this serve as a warning to you not to take this chip, because this is what the scripture says concerning those that take the chip, and concerning those at the end of the day that count out Esau, and that don't keep the faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But we know that only the elect won't take this mark of the beast, or the RFID microchip, whatever you want to call it. Because as the scripture says, and let me go to that. That is Revelation chapter 3. Let me just go to it, so I don't butcher it. So this is the book of Revelation chapter 3, and I'll start from verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's basically it. Because you know that during that time that will be kept from the hour of temptation, the elect will be protected. We won't be forced to take that chip, because everybody else in the world, everybody except the elect is going to take that chip. Everybody except the elect is going to have to take that mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Because this is the hour of temptation, or which is Jacob's trouble. It's already here. The chip is already here. They've been chipping people in Sweden since 2016. Not even the chip is already here. It's already been here. It's been here for years. And that also means, according to the scripture, that as the chip draws closer, as the entire planet is about to be microchipped, that's our salvation, our redemption, us being taken up in those clouds by our Lord Yahushua. That means our Lord Yahushua's coming is also drawing nearer, and that's something. That's something to be rejoiced over, and that's why we in this truth, we are patiently waiting for this mark of the beast to be implemented all over the world. We are patiently waiting for Jacob's trouble to come into full effect, and that's what is coming upon the earth right now. They are about to set up this second wave. The government about to set the Esau's government in Babylon is about to set up this current wave of whatever they are going to bring, whether it's a new COVID-19 or whether it's something else. The earth is about to go into complete chaos. But we know through the Spirit that during that time we will be protected. So I'm going to end it there. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Shalom.